Hey everyone, welcome to the Mariel Hatter. My name is Mariel. In today's video, I'm going to show you my 2018 empties. Well, I'm going to show you the stuff I've collected since my last empties video. It's been a while, but I thought what better way to end 2018 than with cleaning out the junk that I have collecting here on the side of my desk. So a couple of new things. I have a new ring light. I'm figuring out if the lighting is better, what's going on. I bought some white curtains because the purple curtains kind of annoyed a lot of people. They said it got, like, my hair got lost in it. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see how this turns out. Let me know if you like the new setup. And before we dip in case anyone is wondering what I am wearing on my face, I have the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood liquid lipstick lined with the Nude waterproof lip liner by BH Cosmetics. On my cheeks is the Habana Blossom blush by Nabla. It is so pretty. I'm loving it. And on my eyes, oh, look at this weird shadow. Hold on. On my eyes, I have the Poison Garden palette by Nabla. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I did kind of like a liner, but as you guys know, I have hooded eyes, so I just do like a really tall eyeshadow with a winged out outer edge to get the cat eye going with the eyeshadow opera right here. Without further ado, let's get into it. I have a ton of stuff, like this whole thing. Let's start with hair products, or actually hair color. Sometimes I like to color my hair at home. I haven't been to the salon to get hair color in a while. This is pretty much my natural color, but I'm covering up some old balayage bleaching on the ends of my hair. I still have like some pieces that are this big. Sometimes they come up to here. So those get pretty dry. They need to get covered up or they start turning orange. So I turn to Tints of Nature Simply Healthier Hair Color. It's vegetarian and vegan friendly. This is a color 5D light golden brown permanent hair color, and it complements my hair really well. I never trust boxed hair colors because hairstylists tell you not to ever put those in your hair because they're gonna damage it, but this is totally different. The last time I went back to my hairstylist, I had a little bit of this covering up some really dry balayage, and they were like, what's going on with your hair? It looks so good and healthy. And I'm like, I'm wearing this hair color that I got. It's from a box. They couldn't believe it. So that's when I knew that this was really good. I think this is the only vegan, or the only hair color that outwardly says that is vegetarian, vegan friendly, that is at a supermarket. I got this at Sprouts in San Diego. Then we have something way more fun. This is the Unicorn Hair Color by Lime Crime. This is a tint. This is the caramel color. This is something I just wanted to try. I did try the full coverage hair color in like a red color for, let's say, around July, and I really liked it. It was super high coverage, but I thought, maybe I can use this tint as an alternative to the full coverage hair color. Sometimes I just feel like my hair gets a little dull. It needs a little kind of like lip gloss for hair, and this pretty much did the trick. I put it on my ends and I just kind of scattered some strands here and there, and it really gave my hair some life. This is super light. It's a tint. It's barely noticeable, but it did leave my hair looking a little bit glossier. So if you want something that's light, if you're kind of scared to color your hair fully, you can use a tint like this one. But if you really want to change up your look, get the full coverage Lime Crime Unicorn hair color. It's amazing. The colors are super fun too. Okay, next in this little bag, I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes that I'm gonna get rid of. First, well, some of these can be used, but not all of them. So here I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerreiro Glow Kit. This is pretty old. I broke the 143 pan. or the highlight in the pan. It just broke. It totally fell apart. I couldn't save it, and I was really sad. That was my favorite highlighter in here. I tried to depot these, but it was just really hard. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably just toss this. It's kind of old. Next, I have the Moonchild Glow Kit. So what I did with these, I was able to depot some of these. I took out the colors that had a shimmery white base with a duochrome with like pink, green, blue, and I think pink, green, blue, and purple. And I just left these in here. It's the one that's silver and purple. Like, I never use these, so I just kept these, but I'm just gonna toss this. Now, the other palette I'm gonna get rid of is the Supernova by BH Cosmetics. I got this just to try it out, and it's fine. These are nice metallics. They go on really well. They're not like super high quality, so they're not going to give you that super reflective shine, but they're pretty decent. But this just has the problem I have with a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. So many of these look similar enough that when you put them on, they don't look that different. I hate that. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my drawer space, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm probably going to give it to someone if they'll take it, but if not, it's just going to go bye-bye. It wasn't that expensive anyway. And here we go, the two most useless colors I find in palettes, like a medium tone blue and just this boring green. They don't do anything for me. That just always turns me off a palette. Okay, next. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I don't know if I'm going to give it to someone. This is the Pretty Naked 2 palette by 100% Pure. This was expensive, so it hurts. It's pretty much like brand new. I think the only thing I could say from this was the blush and maybe the highlight. It's just kind of powdery. This is for another kind of skin tone. These cool colors just turn gray on me. It's kind of pointless. It doesn't make me feel good when I put them on. They just turn muddy on me, so this is a pass. Let's see. This eyeshadow palette I'm just gonna toss. I've had it for a while. It is the Punky Beach Punk eyeshadow palette by Pacifica. These aren't very pigmented. The colors that I really liked were these blue tones right here. They're a really interesting blue-gray, but when you put them on your eyes, they are pretty vibrant. I was really surprised by them. These colors usually turn really muddy on me, but they didn't. So I like those, but the rest of the colors are just kind of like meh. So I'm gonna pass on this one. Those are the eyeshadows. Ooh, okay. The Yes to Cotton Comforting Facial Wipes. I don't know what's up with me and facial wipes. It's really hard for me to get one that doesn't feel like it's burning my skin. So on the packages, I usually write down what happens and why I'm getting rid of it. This says slight burn. Okay for hands and brushes. So for hands, it means like if I get makeup on my hands, I'll just use it to wipe off the makeup. But I don't know, I'm really turned off by makeup wipes. I would rather go for something really cheap and just use it to like wipe off stuff from my hands or brushes, but not really to put on my face. They're also kind of wasteful, so I'm just like over wipes. This is the Harvest Liquid Lipstick by Black Moon Cosmetics. This is a gorgeous color. I've used it plenty of times. I'm definitely gonna repurchase, but this is just kind of getting a little old. It's kind of separating in the tube, and I think it's just time to get rid of it and get a new one. This is the color. I love it for the summer when I'm a little more tan. It just complements my skin tone really well. And the Black Moon Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick Formula, one of my top 3. If not, top 2. What will be the first one? Let me get back to you about that one. Now we have the Wet n Wild Makeup Remover. This little thing is fantastic. It didn't irritate my eyes. It took off my makeup really well. I thought like in a pinch at a drugstore. This is a great makeup remover solution. This is the Sigma brush shampoo. Brush shampoo? This is the Sigma Magic brush shampoo. This is really magic. It's great at removing gunk and grime from your makeup brushes. If I could, I would use this all the time, but it's a little expensive. I have to get it through the mail. So yeah, if you want a specific like makeup brush cleaner, this is a good place to start. So this is almost full, but I'm still getting rid of it. It's the Pacifica Crystal Lava Bubbling Charcoal Mask with Power Your Glow. That's the tagline. This drove me crazy. So it's one of those masks that you put on and then they start bubbling and then your face looks kind of fluffy. And the sensation of the mask bubbling drove me insane. I wanted to like just scratch it off, take it off immediately. It worked fine. It really cleansed my skin. It was a little bit too over drying, so it's just a pass from me. I gave it a chance. A lot of these crystal items that Pacifica has put out are fantastic. I cannot get over the Crystal Power Hydro Mist. This is pure magic. I spray it on my beauty blender. I dip into setting powder to set my under eye, and it's a magical combination. This is fantastic, but I'm gonna pass on this guy. Ooh, another new item from Pacifica I'm trying that I'm really liking, and this is very surprising because you guys may know how picky I am about mascaras. I am trying the new Pacifica Black Crystal Supercharged Extending Mascara, and it's working for me. I know. I have tried Pacifica's other mascaras, and they all would drag down my lashes. This one actually keeps my curl. I was really surprised. I will do a detailed review, but just for now, know that this mascara is really working for me. It does smudge under my eye if I get a little sweaty or by the end of the day. So that's the only downside, but it's not waterproof, so there you go. Okay, what else? The Mineral Fusion Nail Polish Remover. I found it at a local, like either Rite Aid or something like that, and I always use the Ella and Mila Soy Polish Remover. That one is so hydrating and nourishing for your nails, but I think I ran out and I needed another one, and this one was a good alternative. It doesn't smell like acetone because it's acetone free. It's really gentle. Highly recommend. Next, I have the Kiss My Face Sport Dries in Seconds Quick Dry Spray Deodorant. I'm still having trouble with vegan deodorants or cruelty-free deodorants. None of them are a winner so far, except for the Takesumi Detox Soap and Deo combo. That kind of works for me, but this just, like, I like the scent. This is like a very manly scent. But other than that, 24-hour protection, my ass. Next, oh, this is so gunky. The Trader Joe's Vitamin E Oil. I thought this would be a interesting thing to experiment with my skincare, but it really didn't do much. I always hear that vitamin E is great for your face, but I just ended up using this to moisturize my hands. That was okay, but I really didn't find a better use for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on this one. Next, we have the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder in Translucent. This actually really worked for me. I think it's a good setting powder, baking powder. I never saw any flashback. It's kind of on the yellow tinted side, but it's still translucent, so it works. I think this would be for light to medium skin tones. I wouldn't put this on darker skin tones, but there you go. Kat Von D. I'm a little on the outs, really disturbed by the anti-vax thing. But again, if I'm looking at the overall brand, I'm not that excited about the new products that are coming out. Like the Lolita thing is like, eh. But she has some good staples. I would say the powder is one of them. Next, oh my gosh, one of my favorite things, the Osea Blemish Balm. Ran out of it. I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna buy it again for the rest of my life because it's perfect. I will do a detailed skincare routine, acne story in January, so look out for that one. Next, I have the Coconut Pineapple Body Wash by Alafia. This is kind of gunky and old too. I used this in the summer. It was a nice scent, subtle. I'm trying to stop using so many packaged shower items, I really just want to stick to bar soaps because I go through these a lot and it's kind of ridiculous to just keep buying all of these plastic bottles. I feel really guilty because I can't use bar shampoos and conditioners. My hair is kind of finicky. I have a ton of hair, so I go through a lot of shampoo and conditioner bottles. So I'm trying to do my best. For the fall winter, Alafia comes out with a chai shower gel. That smells really good. Get that one if you can right now. Here is a Pacifica mascara, but this is the Stunning Brows brow gel in clear. This is kind of, it doesn't perform really well. It will coat your lashes with some clear gel. It kind of will set your brows, but they won't be thicker and they won't stay where you place them for too long. It's just kind of a pass for me. Next is this hella old Tea Rose Powder Blush by Milani. Milani has done a great job at updating their website and marking what's vegan or not. I don't think the bigger blushes are vegan. They have little trios that say they're vegan. I'm not sure what's going on. This is just old. It got crusty. I had to scrape off like a top layer. Just pass. What else? What else? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have this Eco Tools hairbrush. My hair pretty much destroyed this. This brush has like really thin bristles and it's all dusty. My hair is too thick. I can't use this. Next, an empty pack of Hertz Original Cocoa Castile Pure Botanical Coconut Oil Soap. Fantastic. I use this to clean my brushes and it's great. And my camera overheated, so now we might be slightly off previous frame. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get back to business. Who remembers this? This trash right here. These silicone blending sponges that were super popular. I don't know when. I was cleaning out a drawer. I found this. These are totally unnecessary. They don't work. Their claim to fame is that they don't absorb foundation and therefore save you money and on foundation, and that's why you should use it. Okay, cool, but the blending is trash. You need the sponge to absorb a little bit of the product in order for it to look airbrushed and blended, which is what we want. This is pointless. We have another empty here of the Ocean Cleansing one by Osea, which goes perfectly with the Blemish Balm. Another one of my favorites. You heard me talk about this before. We'll go in depth another time. Here we have an old Josie Maran whipped argan oil in the scent pumpkin pie. This is probably 2 years old. It's fine. I've tried a lot of Josie Maran products and I want to love them. I want to be obsessed with the brand, but I just, like, nothing stands out. This is just like any other regular hand cream. The pumpkin pie scent was like slicing open a pumpkin and just inhaling. It didn't have any sweetness to it. It's very natural. I don't know. I didn't think that it was that great. I have an empty UFO Sunday Riley oil. It's great. I'm gonna get it forever. And next, we have the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. Not the greatest. I mean, it's okay, but I think there are other new, better Pixie products. Like, I wanted to love this, but the, what's it called, Crystal Power Hydro Mist by Pacifica does a way better job for me for fixing my makeup. This is just a pass. And also the coconut, is it here? No, the coconut, the milky coconut hydrating mist. I don't know about that one. It was too thick of a formula for the spray bottle, so every time I would spray it, it would just kind of like shoot in one place and it would be a mess. So I'm gonna pass on these. I would say if you're on a budget and this is what you can afford, go for it. Next, oh my gosh, I have to get rid of these because they're so old. They don't even make this anymore. It's something totally different now. The Ereperes Oat Milk Foundations. So old. I used very little of these. When you put them on, you get like this super full coverage, but it just degraded really quickly as the day went on. So I was super bummed about that. I've been dying to try the new foundations, but they never have my color. Chai, it runs out all the time. I get it. They probably make small batches. Ooh, next, the Indian Coconut Nectar Perfumed Hair and Body Mist by Pacifica. I wrote down, smells more like vanilla than coconut. That's why I dislike this. But I have the Tuscan Blood Orange, and I love that scent. It's my favorite one, so I just use that one instead. But if you want something coconutty, this smells more like vanilla. Pass. Okay, next we have the Kani Rose Tone Hydrating Rosewater Facial Toner. I'm kind of over toners. I don't know. And I'm also over rose scent. For probably a year, I was just obsessed with rose scents. I wanted everything rose scented. But like one day to the other, I was like, hell no. No more rose scent. But yeah, these facial toners, I don't put these on really. I have the Osea toner if I'm not doing a makeup day and I'm doing skincare maintenance. Sure, I'll add that step, but I kind of find it unnecessary. Maybe I'm wrong. I just really get, like, who has time for this? I get annoyed that I have to do so many skincare steps. So sometimes I just pass. What do we have next? The Magic Night Cream by Charlotte Tilbury. This is incredibly hydrating for the under eye. It gives you like a nice little sheen. You have to put this on before you go to bed at night. And yes, you wake up with super hydrated skin, but you still have product on in the morning. And a downside is that everything sticks to this. You'll wake up with like your hair in your like this, and it's really annoying to take it off. Your pillows stick to your face. It's just a really uncomfortable feeling, so this is gonna have to go. Next, I have the 100% Pure Blackberry, probably like natural eyeliner. So this was great for the first week that I had it, but after that it got super crusty. The color was beautiful, but I don't know if I just got a bad one, if it was already close to being expired, but it just broke down like on my lid. It just got super crusty. This is what I don't like about natural makeup and why I'm not like super hyped on being all green clean beauty. Some of this stuff just doesn't work. Next, I have the Nabla Morning Glory Creme Shadow. This was a really great eyeshadow base or a eyeshadow substitute. But even though I tried to really take care of this, close this tight, make sure that I never left it open, it dried up really fast. I would blend it with my metallic spatula, and that saved it a couple of times, but now it's just unusable because it doesn't even spread. So I don't know if I'll be getting this again. I really like it though. For my oily eyelids, this is a great eyeshadow base, but it's also great if you're just like on the go, just want to put on a swipe of color, head out the door, and you won't crease. This is good. I'm gonna think about it. Next, okay, the Fruit Pigmented Cream Foundation by 100% Pure in Peach Bisque. The lady at the store, she was really sweet. She was trying to help me select a foundation. I told her I have oily skin. She told me that these aren't great for oily skin. I should have listened, but I just didn't like how any of the other foundations felt. This was like the only one that I was okay with, but oh my gosh, this like slides off my face. I tried combining this with, more MUA friendly primers and setting sprays, and it was a mess. It didn't work for me, so I am going to pass. Next, I have the very short Ereperes Brow Liner. I like this color. They only have one. It's like a universal color, but it's kind of too waxy, so I just had it in my purse and would use it to like fill in my brows if, I don't know, in case of a brow emergency. And it did its job, but it's so expensive, I'm just gonna pass. Next, I have the Herbivore, I guess lip balm. Again, rose scented. It just kind of went bad. And you know what? It kind of gives me like an icky feeling when I have a lip product that's in a pot. I have to use it with a brush or something, and it's just, it gets gunky. Like even if I do the application like this, it grosses me out. So I'm never getting a pot lip product again. Just so you know. Next, I have the Kani Acetone Mattifying Dead Sea Salt and Tea Tree. I mean, it's a toner, but what it really does is mattify your skin. I thought this would be a great idea, but it was a little bit too drying. Like it made my pores on my forehead like really noticeable, and around my nose it got a little bit too dry, and my skin is pretty oily in my T-zone, so I don't know. And then just like the cap on this, I know this is meant to be like eco-friendly, so they have an aluminum cap and a glass bottle, but it got so rusty. I can't even open it now, but it was so rusty that I would just find little rust flakes in the bottle. So that was like a no thank you. Next, I have the Avalon Organics Intense Defense Vitamin C Facial Serum. For the longest time, I think I was using this in my first video. I love this product for me, but I tried putting this on clients and just the vitamin C was too harsh for some people. It gave them like a slight reaction, like they would get a little red. They wouldn't notice, but when I was applying their makeup, I would see that their face was just not having it. And on some people, oddly, it kind of made their foundation appear very waxy. So I'm just gonna pass on this. This, I don't think they even make it anymore. The Pacifica Coconut and Cherry Makeup Dissolving Milk. This kind of was fun for a while, but I'm getting very into the Gem Micellar Water by Pacifica. I love using my jojoba oil to remove my stubborn makeup. I don't need anything else. I gave this micellar water a chance. I really liked it. I used to hate micellar waters before, but that one kind of really works with my skin. Ooh, I have a video featuring this, the Pacifica Mattifying Prep Pineapple and Hyaluronic Facial Mask. Amazing mask. Must repurchase. And I buy it all the time. It's my favorite face mask. So try this. And it's always at Target, so big thumbs up. Okay, then we have the Dark Chocolate and Crispy Quinoa Gems by Unreal. These are delicious. They're a great M&M's alternative if you're craving some. And oh my gosh, that is it. I am so happy because all of this junk was just keeping me up at night. I knew I had to do this video, but I thought, oh heck, we're close to the end of the year. I'll save it for that. Oh, I'm so happy I'm going to be able to toss this out. And I guess I'll leave you with a final thought. My video last year was a makeup look, like thinking about luck and prosperity. And now that I look back on it, I think 2018 really was that step. Like I felt more lucky, way more prosperous than the year before. Not exactly where I want to be, obviously, but I feel like I'm on my way. And at the end of this year, something really interesting has been happening, like the last couple of weeks. Out of nowhere, I've just been overwhelmed with like emotion, a little stressed because of the holidays and all the stuff you have to do. Besides that, I've been thinking about what can I do to improve for next year? Like, what am I gonna do? I really needed to find a way to relax. I've just kind of done meditation in the past and yoga, and I kind of got bored. Like I needed something different, and something really interesting popped into my head. Like out of nowhere, just this image of light and light and light has been coming constantly towards me. The word light has been appearing everywhere. And I'm just like, okay, I'm paying attention. So for next year, I'm going to be focusing on light. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm going to try to maybe do some reflections or meditations with my colored lamps that I have here. I just use a few light bulbs. You can turn them into any light color you want. So maybe, I don't know, I'll just switch it up at the end of the night and just do some colored lights and think about what my goals are or whatever. I may just leave some string Christmas lights up around the house to just see different colored lights. I want to go to more concerts to get immersed in light. I may do some more skin therapy with lights. I thought this was kind of a gimmick before, but maybe now it's something I need to dive into. What else? I don't know, that's just gonna be my theme for next year. Makeup wise, maybe I'll find interesting ways to integrate light into my looks. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. So the end of the video is here. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video with a friend. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you plenty of light for next year. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.